There are more drastic forms of protest, though, than marching and leaflets. In 1963, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk, as a protest against the Vietnam regime, went out into a public place, set himself alight and burnt to death. Did no good, because that's not a threat or a deterrent. If a little monk comes up to you and he goes, "You better stop all those things you're doing, otherwise I'm going to set myself alight." You're going to set yourself alight. Fill your boots, mate. And no one cared, and I bet you don't even know his name, do you? I do. I've looked it up. It's absolutely true. His name was Thick Quang Duck. Or Crispy Duck to his mates. I've heard. Oh. John Lennon, a less drastic form of protest against the Vietnam War, the famous sleep-in. He stayed in bed for a week with Yoko Ono, and that was it. And people were going, "Brilliant, genius, that's excellent." And, I bet that little monk was fucking gutted. Hold on, what? Burn yourself to death or shag Yoko? Oh, I love it when rock stars get involved. I absolutely love it. The political song. Ooh. Look out, mate, he's got a guitar. He's saying what he thinks in C. It's okay when it's people like, Bob Dylan, but I love it when pop stars have a go. Do you remember Culture Club's classic? They'd been singing Karma Chameleon for too long, and they came up with the war song. Ooh. And in that, they go, war is stupid, and people are stupid. How's that going to change your mind? I mean, if you're into war, you're loving war, you love it, it's your favourite thing. You go, I mean, you're in a plane, you're going to bomb the shit out of a country. Oh, I can't wait to get there. I love bombing people. Oh, nearly there. Put the radio on. Oh. War is stupid and people are stupid. We're going home. Boy George there. He piled on the pounds when he gave it the smack, didn't he? There's a fable there, kids. Every action has a consequence, so... Ooh. Billy Joel, after singing things like Uptown Girl, he then revealed his classic, his protest song against the world. We didn't start the fire. And in that song, it's basically a list, in chronological order, right, from 1949 to 1989, and he just mentions sort of 6 to 8 things each verse. I'll just read it. It goes, Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific Water, Witchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. That's not a song. That's a conversation with Rain Man. I think the first protest song that actually made a difference was Do They Know It's Christmas? And particularly poignant to us in Britain because we used to own and run Africa. And then at the end of the 50s, they wanted independence, and slowly we started giving it back to Africa. And by the end of the 60s, it was totally Africa-owned and Africa-ruled. Of course, in the 80s, we get a phone call. Thatcher answers, hello. Hello, it's Africa. What do you want? We're all starving and that. Oh, starving. Let me give you that phone. You should have thought of that before you wanted independence. Yeah, we didn't know there was going to be a drought. Drought? I'll give you a fucking drought. In the long hot summer of 1976, we had a hosepipe ban in Reading. Yes. In drought. My poor mum having to make loads of journeys with a bowl of water for the lawn. Under the cover of darkness. With her back. We've all got fucking problems, mate. California. They overturned it at the last election. They had a referendum, and they said no to gay marriage. You got people in San Francisco going, that's why we moved here. It's a strange sort of bigotry that you could affect someone's lifestyle that doesn't affect you back. It's not like they asked someone once and said, do you mind if these two men get married? And they went, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, wank them off then. What? I didn't know that was going to happen. It's also a strange sort of bigotry because presumably those people that object to that are the same people that said gay people were promiscuous and immoral, but now they don't want to be monogamous and respectable in the eyes of God. And it must be so confusing to a gay guy in California going, that's the bit they don't want. With all the other shit we do, that's the bit. That they must be going to judges going, sorry, can I get the rules straight? What do you want to know? Can I marry a man? No. Can I shag one up the arse and give him a little reach round? Yes. Yeah. Right, I can't marry him. No. Can I pick up a stranger in the bushes, take him home, jizz on him and throw him out in the morning all crusty and homeless? Please do. Couldn't marry him? No. Right. Can I get 15 men in a... I'm just riffing. 15 men in a semicircle, naked, bent over, spreading their arse cheeks, and attach a dildo to every part of my body. And go at them for half an hour, if you want. Yeah. I don't know why I chose 15 in a semicircle. I think subconsciously I was thinking of that TV show, 15 to 1. That would have been different, wouldn't it? Also, I'd line them up. Also, I wouldn't face them away. I'd face them to me so you could get a... That's one thing. No. If you were to wank off 15 men at a time, kids, it's like plate spinning. It is like plate spinning. Because... No, it is, because you get these two ready to go, but they're losing it, so you have to go, oh, for fuck's sake. Ain't it knackering wanking off 15 men at once? Never thought I'd say that. Again? What? Oh. I hope I haven't offended anyone with any of the subject matter in this show. I really do. It's not the point. But if I have offended anyone, and I'm sure I have, then I don't apologise for it. Because there's a spate of comedians going, oh, sorry, I didn't mean it. Shouldn't have said it then. You're an idiot. Right? They bow to this pressure of going, oh, these witch hunts going, are there things you shouldn't make jokes about? No. There's nothing you can't make a joke about. It depends what the joke is. Comedy comes from a good or a bad place. It's contextual. It's like this big debate about swearing. Is swearing okay on television? It depends. Use your common sense and your remote control. Don't write a letter. It's like, be warned, right? If it's a documentary about prisoners on death row, there's probably going to be a bit of language, okay? They've got nothing to lose, right? Whereas I'd complain if it was the news and Trevor McDonald came out and went, oh, fuck me, nasty train crash, right? I go, no, Trev, do it straight. That's the news, mate. That's right. Like, if I was watching Antiques Roadshow and Michael Aspel was there with a sweet old 90-year-old man, and he went, well, Albert, this ring your dead wife left you is worth fuck all, and she's made you look a right cunt on telly. Actually, I'd love that. That would be amazing. Best episode ever. No, but what I'm saying is there's this big thing about, sick jokes. Oh, sick jokes. Oh, sick jokes. Thing is, you tell a sick joke with the express understanding that neither party is really like that. I wouldn't tell a sick joke to a known paedophile. I wouldn't go, here, mate, you are going to love this more than anyone, son. Right? Do you see my point? Right? And I've never been in trouble for anything I've said because I don't care what people think and I refuse to apologise for it. I mean, growing up, I always used to sort of like, test the boundaries a little bit and try and get people to laugh at things they thought they shouldn't. I remember when I wasn't a kid, I was about 25. Me and my girlfriend had met this other couple. They'd moved down from the north, okay? And they used to come in the place where I used to work, and we had a couple of drinks with them. And then one day, they invited us to a party, and we went along. And one, it was a dinner party. They hadn't warned us about that. But two, it was with their parents, both sets of parents, their grandparents, and some great aunts and uncles that would come down from the north to see how they were getting on. So average age of about 85, right? And I think we were an afterthought. They thought, oh, we got no one there our own age. Oh, what, that Ricky and Jane, invite them. So I came along. And we're still sort of getting to know them. And as I say, I always just do, muck around and make up jokes and see if I could, us Brits, we use humour all the time. Two Brits meet and it's the first one to get a gag out, okay? Whether it's irony, satire, silliness, we use it as a sword and a shield and a medicine, but mostly as a getting to know you. Are you like-minded, okay? So I told this joke. I started off lightly, in case they didn't like that sort of thing. I said, why did the little girl fall off the swing? Because she had no arms. Yeah, right? Okay, sweet. And they laughed. A little bit louder than that. There was only two of them, so thanks, right? So I thought, okay, they get it. They like that sort of thing. And, you up the ante a little bit. And I told this joke. Oh, okay. Let me have a little drink. Start the car? Right. I told this joke. I made sure the old people couldn't hear. Right. Father, sitting at home, reading the paper. His little girl comes running in. She's only 6. Hello, dear. Hello, Daddy. What have you been doing then? Been playing in the park. Oh, with your friends? Yeah, until the man came along. Until the man came along? Yeah, a man came along and he asked my friends to leave, so it was just me and him. Darling, come over here. Come over, darling. Whatever happened, none of it was your fault, okay? But tell Daddy every detail. What happened, darling? What happened? He took me behind a wall so no one could see what we were doing. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? He took my dress off. Oh, God, darling, what happened then? What happened then? He took his thing out. Oh, God, what happened then, darling? Nothing, that was it. Oh, we'll make something up. Don't tell anyone that. I want it to be a surprise. So I told that joke, and I carried on. We're getting a bit drunk, and I'm telling more jokes. Eventually, we sat down about 9:45. They'd put 2 sort of kitchen tables together, and the host sat at either end, and they sat me in the middle, opposite this very sweet but very deaf sort of 80-year-old man. So the conversation was a bit stilted. And after about 20 minutes, Ian, one of the hosts, pipes up and says, "Oh, tell that joke." What? And all the old people go, "Oh, we love jokes." Do you? I looked at Ian, he went, "Are you fine?" I went, "Okay." And he sort of got on with his conversation. I went, "Oh, they're all like that. They're all sweet old faces." I went, father, sitting at home reading the paper, his little girl comes back, told the whole joke, got to the bit, "We'll make something up." And they went, silence. I looked at Ian, he went, "Not that one!" Thanks very much, you've been fantastic. Good night. Cheers.